Welcome back, gang, with the Thieves Guild patch arriving on Monday. There's a lot of changes to the sieges I don't think a lot of people know that are going to change the dynamic of PvP. In this video, I want to show you and explain to you all the changes on siege weapons, how you can use them effectively to take down people in PvP. So if you don't know about the siege changes, stay tuned. Here's what they are. Okay, so here are the changes from the patch notes, which should be going live Monday, though they are subject to change. Increases the damage from all siege weapons by approximately 30%. That is a large amount, especially for mobile groups. The reason why is retreating maneuvers now takes you out of the immunity to mobilizations if you heal yourself or others. Meaning it's going to be a lot harder to move around, especially well-coordinated big groups, because you can't just retreating maneuvers and run around the area. It's going to make it a lot easier to kill people with siege. 30% flat damage increase, huge. All side effects siege weapons include snares, disease, healing, taking reduction, increase their damage, and have been normalized to 6 seconds duration. So that's pretty good. Decreases snare received from ice traps, lightning oils from 50% from 75. So it's not as much snare, but it's 6 seconds duration. Increase the siege damage taken debuff from scatter shot to 20% from 10. Meat bags will now apply a 50% health regen and healing debuff. I think that's up from 30%. Correct me if I'm wrong, but 50% healing debuff is a monster change, making meat bags already powerful incredibly powerful. Now, the big changes are in these two. Oil catapults now do stamina damage, which roughly takes away 20% stamina from enemy targets. Lightning ballista now do magic damage. So eventually you're going to want to have 3 siege up on a target. Meat bag, oil catapult, lightning ballista. It's going to rip away their magic, stamina, and they're not going to be able to heal very well. And cleanse has gone through a change as well, making just siege so vitally important. So let's show you what this actually looks like in game. All right, so we're going to do the first test, which is on meat bags. Like I said, they are really effective right now. And healing debuff, not allowing you to heal. So if you don't know, set them down just like these little ding-dongs. Aim it at the ground. And boom. So 3.6k, looks like it's scaling off of magic damage now, and it has a nice juicy dot. Look at that dot tick. That hits pretty hard. Okay, so Psycho, I want you to hit me with the meat bag, and let me demonstrate how powerful the healing reduction is. So right now, if I put down just using Vigor, it's 1.5 heals a second. Now that's not with anything into quick recovery. So the Stamplar got a nice buff, if you want to know, based on restoring focus. You can use this along with focused healing. Gives you major mending, so self-heals, and it also gives you healing receive, 8%. So if you put this down first, then do Vigor, 2.k crit. So that went up big time. So hit me with this and let's see how it changes all my healing received. So that Vigor now, look at that, cut in half. Rally heals for nothing. That's why it's so important to use siege in PvP. Now meat bags are just incredibly powerful. Okay, so let's put that away. Lightning ballista. Read this. This should be the magic drain one. So not a lot of people use these at all, but you're going to see them a lot more frequently. Alright, so we're going to hit you. It took away, what, 20% of your magic? Ooh, look at that dot. Wow.
Yeah, it looks like it hits it during the dots.
So nothing up front, 10%, 10%. Wow, that is a juicy dot. And those dots last for 6 seconds, apparently. The oil catapult, I think, will be the big nasty one. Because stamina you need to move, you need to dodge, you need to CC break. Every class needs this. 3.3. So does the apply
that
the
automatically took some stamina away from me.
Okay, so it's not over time.
Yeah, it's on impact.
Okay, so let's do it to me. Yeah, 20% off the top. And then the snare as well. I think that's a 50% snare. Okay. So oil, I think, will be definitely something worth using. Let's see how much damage Fire Ballista does. They said it went up significantly. So let's see 30% what this feels like and looks like. 5.4k, so it's obviously most damage up front. Yeah, better use healing word. So that does a lot of damage up front, and the damage over time is 5.4k. And a nice AoE that lasts 6 seconds. Take physical damage and 20% more damage from all their sources for 6 seconds. So Scatter Shot is a massive AoE. So let's get that, do it again so we can show you the AoE range on this. Look at that big circle. I mean, that's a huge AoE. So definitely you're going to want to have a Scatter Shot pointed right at a choke point. And then just drop ults and nuke people with it. Also, they said the ballistas turn faster, so right now in Cyrodiil, if you like shoot your like you place it down, it goes where you're looking, and you want to shoot it over here, it takes forever, and it looks like it still takes forever. So that doesn't look to be much improved at all. Where are you? So yeah, the siege has definitely changed. You're going to be using a lot of it. I would think Scatter Shot at a choke point, meat bag, and then you also got to take people's stamina away. I think the stamina taking away will be more effective than the magic, just because everyone needs stamina. You can use a combination of these, but you're probably going to want to have 4 up at a big, huge keep take. So I think, personally, the changes will be interesting to see, because it's going to be a lot harder to take a keep with all of this stuff. Forward camps came back in the game, and previously they were allowed to be used basically anywhere, allowing you 20 people to come through. Now they have increased costs, so 20,000 AP. You have to be Alliance rank 6 or higher to use. You can place them, and only 20 soldiers can come through at a time. So what this does is it speeds up PvP a lot. Now they've had some different changes this version of forward camps. So you can only respawn within a forward camp in the radius. The radius from the forward camp has been greatly reduced. So usually it was a big, huge circle, and you could just suicide forward camp hop all over the map. There's also a global respawn timer of 2 minutes. So ideally you're going to use this when you're taking a troublesome keep, and not just continue to flood back and like never be able to move off of the keep. So, okay, so what these look like are this. Yay, happy, happy forward camp. Now, an opposing player like Psycho over here can burn it. So go up here and burn it. Oh, missing forward camp. 20k AP down the drain. I'm unhappy. You can also repair it, dumping water just like a normal siege on it. Okay, so let's see what the radius looks like and how these can be used. So go ahead and kill me. I got nuked. So you go to respawn, and there's the radius in which you can come back. So as soon as you click it, you go back, and then we should have a 2-minute timer where we can't use it again. So let's see if it's on there. Go ahead and kill me again. And you see I can't take the keep back. I can't respawn at the forward camp again. And you see in the bottom left corner it has the forward camp respawn timer. So what this will do is speed up PvP a lot. There's a lot of ways to abuse a forward camp, but thankfully the radius is significantly lower, so you can't just respawn everywhere and go here. So I got killed outside of the spawn area, and you notice I can't use the forward camps. That's why the radius is so important. And the reduced radius makes it so you just can't die wherever you want, because people used to abuse these. They'd die right over here, clear across the map, and then pop a forward camp down and basically be able to travel wherever they wanted. So, my opinion, I like forward camps. It speeds up the game quite a bit, and this will allow you to put pressure on a keep if you get wiped and just need a little bit more support coming in. So those are the new siege changes. I hope this helped you understand what's going to be happening Monday on the PC and or consoles a few weeks later. I don't know how this will really shape out PvP. I think it'll be a lot faster pace, people dying a lot faster, chain reaction, nuclear explosions. Magic, I think, will make a big comeback, even though I think stamina still has some relevancy in PvP. I can't wait to see what happens. It's either going to be really good or really bad. I like to use Siege, but I don't want the whole game revolving around Siege. So we'll have to wait and see and give your feedback to ZOS because they do listen. And yeah, we'll have to see how this shakes out. But we'll see you guys on Monday for the Thieves Guild.